Hey everyone, I am here with a little bit of info on nutrition and what I personally do. So I personally intermittent fast here and there. I don't necessarily do it every day, do it about 5 times a week. Now before getting attached to that label of intermittent fasting, because I do not like labels, hard enough to call myself a personal trainer because we're all humans. But anyways, intermittent fasting can really help you, right? So when we're thinking about intermittent fasting, I want to talk to you guys and tell you it doesn't have to be that full 16-hour intermittent fast. It's really good for the body just to give it a rest. So my favorite is to do that in the morning, whether you want hours without eating or with eating. I like to take a couple hours in the morning and not eat. So I'm not fueling my body and giving my body sugar. So what's happening in the morning when you eat and give your body immediate energy is you're giving your body some sugar, essentially, it breaks down into sugar, and then it's gonna go into your bloodstream, right? So if we already have enough, it's gonna just start storing as fat right away, especially if we just have a desk job and we're gonna eat some food, have our coffee and go sit. That's not necessarily the best idea, especially right now if you're remote from home and you're gonna eat some food and then sit. Very bad plan, especially if part of your goal is maintaining your weight or whatever you would like to maintain during COVID. So if that's part of your issue, I highly recommend giving yourself an hour or two in the morning before eating anything. And that's something that has really helped me. So I used to go until like 2 p.m. without eating. Sometimes I still do that, and it's easy for me to do it. I don't get those hangry instincts that I used to get when I would be really hungry. It actually has helped control my hunger when I do get hungry. So the fasting part will help you in the morning, and it will help you throughout the week. Maybe in the middle of the day when you feel hungry, you might feel a little less hungry because your body has started to adapt to it. Now what we're doing there is similar to keto, so don't get it too mixed up, don't want to go down the hole too far here, but we're teaching the body to burn our own fat that we already have. So when you're not eating, you're actually forcing your body into a different energy system, more so oxidative energy system, so you're burning the fat calories rather than the sugar that you have in your body at that moment, right? So when you're doing that, I want you guys to just drink a lot of water in the morning. Apple cider vinegar, a little bit of apple cider vinegar with some water is always good. Lemon water, keep the hunger down. But I really suggest doing that. Now another thing that I wanted to recommend to you guys, I'm seeing a lot of this going around on Facebook and other things. Everybody's different, so the 2,000 is kind of bogus. I have a client who's 4'8" and 100 pounds, and then I have a client who's 5'4" and 200 pounds. So they definitely need to be eating a different amount of food, right? So it's not at least anything, because little Jackie can eat around 1,100, 1,200 calories, and that is enough for her because she's a very small person, right? Heavier people, you might need more food at first, but it's always good to bring it back, and you can do that by the intermittent fasting. So I highly suggest tracking your food maybe a day. I don't really like tracking my food a lot. I track it 1 day a month maybe, and I recommend that to clients too, 1 day a month, just to see where you're at. And you can also check how many calories you need, quote unquote, or a range of how much you need online. You can find a RMR calculator, it's resting metabolic rate, and it'll just ask you for your height and weight and give you an average ballpark of what you should be eating a day. And then you can kind of guesstimate how much you feel like will work for you. So that's where the tracking 1 time a month comes in, because I track and I'm like, whoa, I ate 3,500 calories, that's a lot. Which it could be okay, depending on the types of food you eat. But I recommend doing that, especially if you guys want to keep on track during this COVID transition. I really hope that helps. Take it slow, guys. Nutrition is a tricky one. It's really all about just eating for yourself and what you enjoy while getting in those good foods. So just try to find those good foods that you do enjoy and moderate those other things like ice cream. Don't say you're never ever gonna have it, because you might once or twice, right? So keep it going, guys. I hope that helped. If you want any more help with the nutrition stuff, shoot me a message and I will do a video on it. I will see you all next time.